Let's take a look at what's going on with Dogecoin. All right, so we came down and filled my limit order today. I was looking at .33823. I had a limit order right there because that is the 20, what is it, the 38% level of the Fibonacci retracement levels that we've been looking at. We had this big, huge run. We started having trouble in this area. So once you have trouble, when you're after a big, huge run and you think you're kind of topping out, what you could do is you could get the Fibonacci retracement tool right here in TradingView.com, drag from the bottom of the run to the top of the run, and that gives us some levels to watch as we go to the downside. Or let's say you want to take some profits. We had a big, huge run, like you bought down here. Big huge run, you want to take some profits, and then you want to buy back in. These levels give us levels to watch as we go down. So let's say I took some profits right here. I'll put in limit orders at these levels and buy them. So when we came down right here, I bought it a couple times. We went up, sold it, bought it again. We basically can use these to buy as buy levels. So we bought, came up, sold it, came down, wanted to buy it again. It never came back down all the way, went up, broke through this Fibonacci retracement level, and went up to the next one. And check out how it's acting as support and resistance. I talk about this on my channel all the time. Right here, resistance, came up to it, resistance, pushed to the downside, big huge red candles between here and here, came down, hit my limit order again because we bought here and then we sold right here, or we sold somewhere in here, I think, because it wasn't able to break through it. So I sold this position, but I still have this one. I actually even added a little bit more to this one while we were up here because I wasn't sure if we were going to go up or if we were going to go down. This is a bigger limit order or bigger position. Basically, when we started coming down, I was talking about when I started setting up these limit orders. This one was going to be the biggest, this one was going to be medium, and this one was going to be the smallest. So I added a little bit more to this one, came down, filled this one, and the profit from this one to here is around like 16% or something like that. Let's go ahead and get the ruler tool right here. You can see that, and that'll show you how much percentage you're going to gain or whatever. So we bought right here. Let's get that ruler tool. We bought right here, drag up, and then take it to that. It wasn't perfect. It was more something like that. So it was around 14%. Let's just say something like that. When it started kind of having trouble, and I was like, okay, we hit the target. Now we're having trouble. I think it might come down. And then we started testing it again. We actually broke through it kind of right here, but it was kind of a fake out. Got resistance and pushed back down. So took profits, basically. Set up a limit order once I did that at that Fibonacci retracement level at .338, which brings us to today. Came down, hit that limit order. This morning we were looking at this chart too. If we kind of zoom out a little bit, this is what we were looking at this morning, and we had come down right here and got a bounce, and I thought maybe we're going to be forming something like that and actually break to the upside. No, a couple hours after I made the video this morning, I think it was somewhere in this area, we actually, where we at? We actually broke to the downside, and that's when we filled my limit order. Actually, right here is where we filled the limit order, and then got a little bit of support there, bounced to the upside. I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen right now. Are we going to get support on this Fibonacci retracement level and come back up to .394, or are we going to break through it and continue to head down to .294, which I also have a limit order at? Like I was saying back here, when I bought down here, came up, hit the target, started coming back down. I thought we were gonna, the target's the Fibonacci retracement level right there. Boom, hit the target. That's one kind of signal to sell, I guess, or to take profits. And then we had this other one where it's going down, where it starts coming down. That's another signal that we might want to take profits and then buy back up down here. We never came back down here, so I'm still waiting for it to come back down. Let's see if it does or not. It's possible that if it does, if we do break this area right here and start heading down, then I think it's very reasonable target to target .294 as we go to the downside. If we do, we're going to have to wait and see though. The other thing I'm looking at right now is we have resistance. So let's go ahead and draw a trend line right here, something like that. If we can break this trend line going to the upside, then maybe we can start getting a little more bullish, and maybe we can get more confident on this target going up at around 0.394. Like I've been talking about in a lot of my videos, is that we use these Fibonacci retracement levels to trade on, and it's actually kind of, I kind of like, I'm gonna delete some of this stuff right now. I kind of like being stuck in this Fibonacci retracement box because it's kind of predictable. We're looking like this is our top, this is our bottom, or it could be the other way. I mean, it could be bottom, 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 or top, 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 top. Basically, we could use them as levels to watch for bounces or rejection. So we came down, bounced on that one, came up, rejected on that one, came down. We didn't come down perfect, like I keep on saying, but we broke through this one, resistance. And that's the other thing. When we break through them, we can kind of not expect it, but kind of likely, or might be a signal. If we could break through this one, then we're going to the next one, like I was talking about right here. If we break through this one, going to the downside, then we might get like similar candles like these going down here, maybe. But we, look at right here, when we broke this one going down, boom, the big red candles. So you might see something like that if we break down. If we could break up, it might be more of like a little steady little climb. We did get this nice little run right here though, so I don't know, it's going to be interesting very shortly. I'm very curious, are we going to be bouncing right now? So like I said, I just filled this limit order. So is this position, are we going to be able to trade off this position and target up here and maybe get, so I bought right here, and we'll do the ruler tool all the way up to there is around 16.6%. So if I really, I don't know, the only thing though, what I like to do is wait till it starts going down, just so I can kind of, at least it's not, so I don't miss it if it goes up. And right now I am in an accumulation kind of phase. I am trying to accumulate more than I am trying to like trade. I'm trying to get that position back. So yeah, I think it was, let's see, it was somewhere around like, I can't even remember now. It's all good. I was gonna try to calculate how much it's dropped since I took profits. I'm guessing it was probably somewhere like right here, probably like 19%. So yeah, trying to accumulate still. Like I said, this one's probably the bigger position out of the three of them. So if it bounces up here, that'd be kind of cool, because this is a pretty decent position. If it gets up there, it'll be 16% of that, and then see what happens up here. If it starts going down, then maybe take profits and try to buy in again. If we start breaking down here, I have that limit order right here, and I might add to it tomorrow because I get paid. I might add to this limit order down here tomorrow. But yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking. Is there anything else? But you could just see these Fibonacci this Fibonacci tool, Fibonacci retracement levels, Fibonacci retracement sequence coming into play in this chart in real time. And yeah, pretty cool, guys, don't you think? So let me know what you guys are thinking. Do you think it's gonna go down and break through, or do you think it's gonna break up and we're gonna get a bounce and we can target 0.394 soon? We're gonna wait. I'm going to wait and see. Let's see if we break this trend line going up. I think if we do that, then I could get more confident on maybe like a target going up. If we go down, I'll be able to accumulate some more Dogecoin, which will be great too. And I think I might try to add to that tomorrow. So I'm not sure you guys are thinking though. All right, if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you want to check out the last video, check it out right here. And if you want to check out, or if you're new to trading, check out this playlist right here. It'll help get you started with trading and looking at charts. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.